Hi guys, welcome to One Academy. This is CA Namrata Rodrigues. Today I'm going to start with one concept, one topic called securitization, which is there in your chapter number 15 of your SEBI. Now, before I start with this topic of securitization, I just want to give quick intro of An Academy. As you all know, guys, that Yashish and An Academy have joined hands together. They've already started a batch for December 21 for module 2. So, if you download An Academy app, obviously you will be learning from the top most educators, plus that you will get various benefits. Ma'am, what all benefits will get? First, you will be able to attend all live lectures, and if at all you miss any live lectures, you can see the same lectures in recording, and that recording you can see n number of times. Matlab, there is no restricted views, there are unlimited views, plus you will get notes under one platform. Okay, and last thing, if you know want to give a practice mock test, we will also provide you a practice mock test, or the study material what you have, which we have provided on An Academy. Obviously it is an updated amended study material. So what are you waiting for, guys? Just please download An Academy app and use the code YESHAS, YESHAS, to get 10% discount. Okay, now let's start with the concept of securitization. Okay, now what do you mean by securitization? First, let me show you what do you mean by securitization. First thing, here suppose I say one bank. Okay, name it any bank. Name it any bank, say SBI Bank. Okay. SBI Bank, the main work of the bank is just to provide loans. Correct. So obviously SBI Bank will do what? They will provide loans to the borrowers. Okay. Suppose there are three borrowers. We'll just take the name Akshay, okay, Twinkle, and Arav. There are three borrowers over there. They went to SBI Bank and they requested SBI Bank for a housing loan. Example, they requested for a housing loan to purchase one house. Simple. So bank agreed to give loan to Akshay 10 lakhs rupees, to Twinkle 10 lakhs rupees, and to Arav 10 lakhs rupees. So total the bank provided loan to three of them is 30 lakhs rupees, and with that help of that 10 lakhs rupees, Akshay purchased a house, same with Twinkle and same with Arav. Okay, now when they are purchasing the house, obviously they will keep this house as a mortgaged, okay, with the bank. They'll keep this house as a mortgage with the bank, so they will sign a mortgage deed with the bank. Done. Now this 30 lakhs is given by banks. Okay. Now obviously this 30 lakhs, if I say it's a receivable for bank, it's a receivable for bank. So if I say it's a receivable for bank, right? So it is an asset for bank. It is an asset for bank. Okay. Now, this receivables or this assets are illiquid assets. Now, ma'am, why you are telling this assets are illiquid assets? Why you are telling that this assets are illiquid assets? Okay, illiquid assets because obviously this Akshay, Twinkle, and Arab are going to pay, but not today. After after 15 years or 20 years, whatever will be the term period. So right now it is illiquid. Right now they don't have cash, liquid cash they don't have, because they have already used that 30 lakhs. Now what happened? Suppose I went to SBI. I also wanted a loan for a housing purpose, but SBI will never say, sorry, yaar, I have already given the loan. We have cash crunch. We will not give you the loan. SBI will never say that, because SBI is a bank. Bank will never say that they have a cash crunch. Now what happened? They require this 30 lakhs on immediate basis. Matlab they want to convert this illiquid assets into a liquid assets. So they want to convert this into cash, immediate cash. Now what they will do? What SBI will do? SBI will give the receivables, assign. I can use the word assign, whatever you are comfortable. Give is very not good word to write. You can say assign. Assign receivables to a special purpose distinct entity. Special purpose distinct matlab different entity. Special purpose distinct entity. So they will assign it to SPD, that is special purpose distinct entity, or you can say SPV, that is special purpose vehicle. Now, what will happen? They will convert this illiquid assets into a negotiable instrument. So this 30 lakhs will be converted into negotiable instrument. Suppose they will convert with small amounts, right, of 30 lakhs negotiable instrument. They will create 30 lakhs ke negotiable instrument, and then they will give this negotiable instrument, yani issue this negotiable instrument to the investors. So here it will be investors who will invest in such securities. When they are investing in such securities, obviously they will give money to SPDE or SPVE, and in turn SPDE will give money to obviously bank. So once bank will receive this 30 lakhs, so this 30 lakhs, so obviously it's uske illiquid assets is being now converted into a liquid asset. They got cash of 30 lakhs. Simple how it has been done. The process of converting this receivables into a negotiable instrument is called securitization. So the process of converting this negotiable instrument is called securitization. Okay, ma'am. Then how this investor will repay? How you will repay the money to the investor, because they have invested, right? So you need to repay the amount to the investor back to the investor along with the interest amount. Correct. Correct. So how they will repay? Very simple. Now we will see here. Obviously these borrowers Akshay, Twinkle and Arav will pay the installment amounts to SBI. Simple. Every month they will pay the installment amount to SBI. SBI will in turn pay to SPDE, that is your SPV, and SPV will in turn pay to the investors. Oh, ma'am, so investor will get the repayment, correct? Along with the interest. Yes, correct. But ma'am, in case if it happens like this, suppose for example, Akshay fails to repay the amount. Akshay fails to repay the amount. Oh ma'am, if Akshay fails to repay the amount, no worries. You know why? Because this house is mortgaged with the bank. So what the bank will do, this house, they will sell off this house, and they will sell off this house and they will get the money. Once they get the money, they will give to SPD and SPD will give to investors. So obviously investors, the security are being secured by the mortgage. I can use that word, right? The investors, all the securities what investors have invested are secured. They're not unsecured, they are secured. So ma'am, if they are secured by whom beta? They are secured by mortgaged. So this type of question, obviously this type of security is known as mortgaged backed securities. Mortgaged backed securities. See how it is mortgage backed security? It is securities which is backed. Backed means supported by mortgage. It is called mortgage backed securities. Ma'am, but you were teaching securitization. How you came to mortgage backed security? Mortgage backed security is one of the example of securitization. So this is the whole process of mortgage backed security is known as securitization. I hope you understood. So let's start. I'll just show you the notes. What is securitized debt instrument? Securitized debt instrument are financial securities that are created by securitizing individual loans. Securitization is a financial process that involves issuing securities. So they issue securities that are backed by, I told, supported by assets. Commonly assets here means obviously house, receivables. Here assets means receivable. Most commonly debt. The assets are transferred into security. Matlab the receivables are, one sec, the receivables are transferred into the assets yani receivable are transferred into securities, and the process is called securitization. This process is called what beta? Securitization. The owner of the securities received the income from the underlying asset, hence the term asset backed securities. You can say asset backed securities. Securitized debt instrument come with the various advantage. Matlab, it is very different from the conventional form. Conventional form means old traditional form of investing and more valuable to the portfolio. One of the most common example of securitization is mortgage backed security. So guys, if you see over here, John has taken a loan from the bank. Okay, so if John has taken a loan from the bank worth rupees of 1,50,000, they have given, he has purchased his house, he has bought his house, and he has given on given this house obviously on mortgaged. Now what bank will do? Bank will make a bundle of the all mortgage pools like no John ka mortgage and everybody's mortgage, and then they will issue to a large banks, that is SPD or SPVE you can say, and then SPVE and large banks will convert into, you can use the word SPD over here guys, okay, SPD or SPVE, and they will convert this receivables into negotiable instrument and they will give to investor. So investor will invest and buy mortgage backed securities. They will give money to SPD. SPD will give to bank. So its illiquid assets are converted into liquid assets. Now how this investor will get the money? When John, that is borrower, John will repay the loan amount to the bank. Bank will repay to SPD and SPD will obviously give to the investors. I hope you understood. This comes with the concept I completed the concept of securitization. Thank you very much. I hope you like this video. Bye, take care.